Welcome back to the Career Scoop. I am still your lovely host, Shakaina Eden Katua, and I am joined by Jacob Kome, a very learned man in various areas of studies. And today we are going to be talking about the first 4 P's before choosing a career. If you don't know what these things are, it means people, purpose, potential, and product. These 4 things go hand in hand when choosing a career. Karibu sana.
Asante.
It is nice to have you on studio.
I'm very happy to be here.
How was your morning? How was your drive here?
My morning was fine.
Yeah.
Driving was a little bit hectic because I thought I was running out of time.
But it
I'm
is
here.
well. You're on time, and thank you so much for joining me. And if you don't mind, just tell our viewers your name and what you do as a career, what you're what you've studied, things like those. Yes.
Yes, my name is Jacob Kome. I'm a businessman. I'm a graduate of University of Reading, United Kingdom, where I did my master's degree in food technology and quality assurance. And my bachelor's degree, I did it in Karatina University, where I did food science and nutrition. But currently, the business I'm doing is completely outside what I studied, where I'm dealing with the shipping and logistics. But I have a dream of one day to come up with a food industry. That's why I went ahead to studying and making sure I have all the details of how to run a beautiful and a successful industry.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's amazing. A young person like you having a master's degree. Oh my gosh. But we want to discuss about the first 4 P's of choosing a career. These 4 P's include people, purpose, product, and potential. But before we get into depth, what will be your first thought after hearing like those 4 categories when like somebody is supposed to choose a career? What comes to your mind first?
First, it's your purpose. You know, when you are choosing a career, it's not something long gone are the days when people used to choose a career because they want to just pay bills.
Yeah.
That's why you find in the current world we have a lot of mental health issues, and one of them is work-related stress, where people, yes, there is a lot of work stress
Yeah.
at work, but when you are one connected with your purpose, with what you are doing, because we can't avoid stress in a day-to-day living activities.
True.
But when you are doing what you love, what you are interested in, where what you feel it's beyond just getting something for you to live,
Yes.
you find to handle it. One of them is purpose. You need to have a clear purpose. And the purpose, you find in the dictionary, it defines it the reason of existence of something.
Yes.
For human beings, is the reason of why you are created. So you find some of the times when we are choosing a career, we choose it out of the influence of our parents, maybe out of the influence of people that are in the society, and you find we end up maybe choosing the wrong career. But the moment we do, I call it kind of introspection, where you look in yourself, you do some analysis within yourself, and you feel like whatever I want to do, my purpose, the moment I decide to follow this path, I can do it without any struggle. So purpose is the first thing to consider. But sometimes it's unfortunate when when a younger age, when we are choosing career, it becomes very, because especially in our Kenyan setup kind of education, we choose the career or the course that we choose is dependent on the career that we want to pursue in life.
Yes.
And sometimes back in the high school or secondary schools, we lack good guidance,
Very true,
clear
very
guidance
true. Yes.
on what you want to be, or what do you want to, which kind of impact do you want to leave in the society. So purpose is so much important. But it needs to start from the one goal. Even if from primary school, we need to start having that awareness. The teachers creating awareness of what is your purpose, not just passing exams, getting A's and getting A minuses and maybe getting first classes. But those first classes are not important in the country.
Yeah, I agree. You've said something about purpose becoming a difficult situation.
Yeah.
According to your own perspective, what do you think needs to change for it to be the perfect platform for people to choose a certain career?
One, it's we need mentorship. Mentorship is paramount.
Yes.
Very much paramount. When you have someone you're looking up to as maybe your mentor, or someone that is, especially our parents, where unfortunately we have a lot of failures among the parenting.
Yeah.
They're the one who are supposed to be the first people to guide us in terms of discovering our purpose. Another one, it's if our parenting has failed, then the schools where you are taken, we are supposed to come up with a program that is geared to helping the students or the
Yes.
pupils back in primary school in understanding their purpose. The moment they understand, the moment that awareness has been created, what is your purpose? Why are you here? Why are you? I think that's why they came up even with the CBC.
Yes.
Because that one is helping people to understand themselves and discover themselves. Because purpose is all about discovering yourself. Actually, self-awareness is part of purpose.
Yes.
Is discovering yourself first. The moment you discover yourself, then you have already known what you want.
Very true.
Yes, the purpose become clear.
Very
Yeah.
true. And
But
discussing
mentorship
uh,
is key.
that
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
And discussing about this topic, there is a point about people. Let's
Yeah.
talk about people.
Yes.
When choosing a career, you need to consider that you're going to be around people, you're
Yeah.
going to work with different people.
Yeah.
And how has it been for you yourself working with people?
Yeah.
Like, how do you relate with people at work?
Yes, sometimes, people, I say purpose is the carrier of passion, is the
Yes.
carrier of potential, and is the perfect attractor of people.
Yes.
So you find most of the times, for example, I'm in the business, but I'm so much interested in politics.
Yes.
I'm so much interested in people who are preaching because I am a believer.
Yes.
So you find I have surrounded myself with people talking politics because I'm comfortable with them.
Yes.
I surround myself with people talking business because I'm comfortable in the environment.
Yes.
So you find sometimes when maybe we go to pursue a certain course or a certain career because we were told it's good and we want to get money, we find ourselves in an environment where people are talking the language that is not addressing ourselves, it's not addressing us, it's not speaking to our heart.
Yes.
So you find that even that environment of people end up squeezing you.
Yes.
That's why I think you find most people find it difficult on Monday to go to work.
True.
Yes, because they feel like I don't want to be around an Eden.
Yes.
I don't want to be around your crew here.
Yes.
I don't want to be around my secretary. I don't want to be around my boss. I don't want to work with the people. That's why you find there is a lot of even secretaries in various organizations and companies who are very ruthless. You feel like they don't even want to serve you
Very
because they
true.
don't want to be here. The kind of
Very
people they
true.
are surrounding themselves
Yes.
have squeezed their sense of living out of them. So people
Very true.
are very key.
Yes, I agree with you. And we need to consider one thing, that not everybody is a nice person.
Yes.
In a working area,
Exactly.
you know?
Yeah.
Not everybody is a nice person.
Yeah.
So personally,
Yeah.
how do you handle people with different personalities?
Personally, I'm sorry I didn't answer that question yet. Ask it in the earlier question.
Yes.
Like, one, the moment, of course, it's true.
Yeah.
We have different personalities.
Yes.
We have different traits.
Yes.
We are from different backgrounds.
Very true.
From different environment. And all these factors determine how we interact with the people. First thing is knowing yourself. Self-awareness. The moment, like, I am here in this career to help this company maybe be better, to help this business be better. I am here to push this organization to the next level.
Yes.
I am here to learn because I have a goal. The moment you have a clear focus,
Yes.
then whether the other person has a mood swing or the other person doesn't like you because of what you are doing, they will not be like a bother. They will not be a point of concern because there is a main focus that you are looking up to.
Yes.
So your self-awareness matters a lot. Like you are self-approval. You have already approved yourself. You have already known who you are.
Yes.
You don't need other people's credit
Yes,
to
or
know or to
opinion.
praise you so that you can feel I'm comfortable here.
Yes.
So knowing yourself is key. Self-awareness is key. Yes, to avoid criticism bring you down that comes from people. Because again, you can't avoid people's comments
Very
and
true.
opinion,
Yes.
and you cannot control them because that's why they have mouth anyway.
We're talking about people. We've talked about those people we are working with.
Yes.
Now let's talk about the clients we
Yes.
are expecting
Yes,
to have.
yes.
So, how do you handle clients? Like how unafaa kubebaje clients?
Yeah, because you see, when you're talking about people, when you're choosing career, there are two perspectives two kinds of people.
Yes.
Where you find the people that you're working with and the people that maybe come for the service.
Yes.
Because it's not only the product that you're selling from the organization or
Yes,
from the
true.
company
Very true.
or from the business. So if you're not ready to deal with the people who are coming for the service, for example,
Yes.
you are so much sensitive in touching people, but you want to start a massage spa,
Yeah.
or you want to start a salon or a kinyozi, then you're not ready for that.
Yes.
You're completely not ready for that. So you need first to know, are you ready to deal with the kind of people or the kind of people who are your customers?
Yes.
Customer for your services now. Now we're talking about people.
Yes.
Are you ready to interact with the different clients from different corners? From maybe the people, the clients who are very stubborn, the client who sometimes who are so much learned, they feel like they know a lot.
They're so
But they
entitled.
don't know about even the product. So they
Yes.
feel like because they just know a statement about the product, they want to educate you about the product. Are you ready to convince them? Are you ready to handle them? One, you need emotional intelligence. Because you meet with a very different, you have a very wide spectrum
Yes.
of kind of clients that you're going to deal with.
Yes.
Yes.
We're talking about the emotional intelligence.
Yes.
What necessarily or what major thing does somebody need to understand about the emotional intelligence?
Like people will remain to be people,
Yeah.
and all people will not be like you.
Yes.
And just the way you have weaknesses, other people have weaknesses. So you first master yourself.
Master yourself.
Yes, master yourself. Because when you are choosing a career, you cannot avoid its marketing.
True.
Because unless maybe you're working under your father's company,
Yeah.
even if you're working under your father's company or your
Yes.
mother's company, you still need to interact with the customers and
Very
the clients.
true, yes.
Otherwise, you'll have to go for the interviews. Sometimes you are asked very, very weird questions.
Yeah.
And if you've not, sometimes to just trigger you, to just know who are you? Are you ready to deal with the people who have different maybe perspective towards you, different perspective towards your maybe your background, or maybe your boss, or even your juniors,
Yeah.
the people that you are leading.
Yes.
You need emotional intelligence. It's very key, because the moment you know how I can master myself, like I cannot give my power, the power of control to other people.
Yes.
Whether you love, whether you respect me, whether you the way you view me, it doesn't really care.
Yes.
As long as I am achieving my goal.
Very
Yes,
true.
yes.
And we've talked about people, we've talked about purpose, we've
Yes.
touched on product.
Yes.
Now let's talk about potential.
Yes.
My potential really matters when choosing a career.
Yes.
For you, you're a very diverse person. You do politics, you're really interested with young people,
yes, I
you're doing food production and all that.
Yeah.
And what made you understand the amount of potential you have for you to choose those things that you're doing or that career line that you want to focus on?
Yes. You know, when you are choosing a career, first of all, you're not clear of the much potential you have.
Yes.
Because you get to understand your potential as the times goes by in the path of your career. So one of the things that I did is getting every opportunity, as long as that opportunity is adding skills, is adding importance,
Value, yes.
some value in my life, or it's leading me to where I want to go. I
Yes.
take those opportunities.
Yes.
For example, you know, when I was done with my bachelor's degree, I got an opportunity to go and stand outside the country
Yes.
through the Commonwealth Scholarship. You find, even if that was it wasn't my first plan to go back to school,
Yes.
the moment I got this opportunity and I am interested in the research, I took it. And then I realized, wow, I can do good in research.
Yes.
So every time you get some opportunity and they are handing value to you,
Yes.
and you feel they are giving you some skills, they are giving you some improvement in your life, because actually career is supposed to make your life better and not to make your life worse.
Yes.
It's supposed to make your life progress well, not to drain you.
Yes.
So the moment you take every opportunity that comes on your way, especially in the initial stages of your career,
Yes.
you get to realize different potentials and different talents and gifts that you have to make yourself better even in the society and even in the career.
Yes,
Yeah. Like opportunities. Yes, they're very key.
You've talked about initial stages of your career.
Yes.
How would you say somebody is able to identify those areas?
One, you see, like for example, let me give you an example by myself.
Yes.
I, I've said I've been in the business. I am in schooling.
Yeah.
I'm in the leadership.
Yes.
Those are the things that you feel in yourself. Like
Yes.
you can tell. Like every time leadership is mentioned, I feel I want to be there. Every time business is mentioned, I feel I want to be there. Anytime we are talking about studies and research, I want to know what is new in the market. What is new in my area of study, what is new in my area of career, what is going on in the market, what is going on in the society. So you find the moment you are giving yourself every time you're feeling you want to go this way.
Yeah.
Whatever the desire in your heart, as long as you are getting some opportunities to try them or to get there, just the more you use yourself in those opportunities, the more you discover I have more potential.
Yeah.
I am becoming better and better in that particular that
Area.
extent. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That is very
But it
good.
depends on your aggressiveness. How willing are you?
Yes.
How willing are you to take any kind of opportunity that comes your way?
Yes.
Yes. Sometimes that's why even you find a lot of people encourage the upcoming, maybe the young career guys to
Yes.
volunteer to the organizations, because
Yes.
through volunteering you get to learn a lot of things. You get even to discover yourself. Like I am good at this. I'm not good at this. I'm good at maybe doing the directing. I'm good at hosting. I'm good at doing editing.
Yes.
Yes, taking the opportunities
Yeah.
according to what you are hearing in yourself.
Yes.
Because you're the one who knows yourself. It matters a lot in at that particular initial stages of your career.
Oh, that's wonderful. Our dear viewers, don't forget everything that has been said here is to help you choose the perfect career for you. So, we are going to continue with this topic right after the break. Welcome back to the Career Scoop. I am still your lovely host, Shekinah Eden Katua, and I am joined by our lovely guest, Jacob Kome, a very learned man in various aspects of career. He's doing politics, he's doing business. Oh my God, it's such a privilege to have you here.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you so much. So before we were discussing about the first 4 P's of choosing a career. What are these 4 P's? People, product, purpose, and potential. And Kome, thank you so much. I feel like you have really elaborated so many things that many people did not understand as well.
Thank you.
And I'd just like to ask you one final question.
Okay.
Do you think taking a risk with your career is valid?
What do you mean by taking a risk?
What I mean by taking a risk is I don't know what I want to do.
Okay.
And maybe I want to try various things.
Yes.
Do you think taking that risk, because it also takes money,
Yes,
studying
yes.
it, it takes a lot of time.
Exactly.
And do you think that risk is valid?
But the only way to be great in this world is by taking risk. And that's why the one, I'm a believer, and you allow me to quote the Bible in the book of Hebrews, where it's saying that faith is a substance of things hoped for.
Yes.
So you find in life, for you to achieve great or to be one of the great men in this world, you have to walk by faith. And without having that faith, you can't take risk.
Yes.
And the only you can go far is by taking risk.
Very true.
Yes. So that's why actually I started by saying, when you are in the initial stages of your career and you don't know what to do, volunteer yourself here sometimes. Like you pay. It's like you are paying yourself to understanding what you want to do. And you can only know what you want to do by giving yourself to the market.
Yes.
Yes.
Very
Giving yourself
true.
to the opportunities.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're about to wind up.
Yeah.
What will be your final remark? What would you tell our dear viewers? What
Yes.
would you tell them about when they want to choose a career?
Yeah.
What are some of the things? And also plus the things we've discussed as well.
Okay.
How can you advise them on those areas?
One thing I can say, there is this famous quote by JFK Kennedy, the former president of United States.
Yes.
He's saying that things don't happen; they are meant to happen. So if you want a very great career, you have to make it happen.
Yes.
And making the career happen, you are giving yourself to the career.
Yes.
You are giving yourself to the opportunities. You are giving yourself to volunteering. You are giving yourself to learning and a mentorship program.
Yes.
There is another thing that has been studied by Maslow's. It's called the Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Yes.
Where these needs start from your they learn from all the way to self-actualization. And the first one is the basic needs. It covers the basic needs. And the final is the self-actualization. And the only way you can actualize yourself is by starting well. You know, starting well. So it's better you take time through volunteering, through taking different opportunities, rather than just running. You know, running in a direction that is taking you to the wrong destination.
Yes.
You take time, run, and grow. And at the end of the day, you'll have a very successful career. And again, don't just do a career because you want to get money. There is life after having a 5-bedroom house,
Yes.
having a SUV car,
Yes.
and having a very beautiful wife. That is life in investing and serving the society
Yes.
and causing development to our country.
Yes.
Yes, and leaving a legacy. Yes, it's
Very
so
true.
much important.
Very true. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Kome, for
you.
joining me.
Thank
It
you.
was such a pleasure.
Yeah.
And to our dear viewers, don't forget the things that have been said here. Find mentorship. Just like we said last time, find mentorship. Find someone that can help you understand what career path you want to choose. And don't forget that you should try and also take a risk, because risking is getting the perfect career for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. I can't wait to see you guys next week.